Okay, today I'd like to continue our series of Vulnhub. The box would be MyTomcat host. To save the time, I have already imported into the VirtualBox. The IP address has been identified as 254. And as you can see from the screen, we have already done the Nmap scanning, and from the scanning result, we can know the two open ports on the target. The first one is 22 for SSH, and I think this SSH software or version OpenSSH doesn't have any vulnerability which we can exploit. Sorry, my bad. And the second port is 80 and 80, which runs HTTP service. So of course, certainly, what we can do next is to do some enumeration for this port or HTTP. So let's fire up our browser of Firefox and input the address into the address bar of the browser. And as you can see, this is the default page for the Tomcat. And as you can see, there's several interesting buttons like server status, the service status, and also like the manager app and the host manager. Sorry about the notification. And we can try the manager app and 400 0 unauthorized. So what we can do is maybe we can refresh this page and let's go to the manage, and we can try the default credentials for the manager app like Tomcat and Tomcat, and we successfully log in as Tomcat, the default user. And as you can see, the web application manager is managing several applications like this one. And of course, these two applications I have already done or deployed before. You can ignore that at this point. And so the next thing we can do is to deploy our var or war file. And we can use the MSF to generate our reverse code and then deploy this code, and which we can try to get the reverse shell from the target. So what we can do next is use the MSF Venom. So you can use this command to find which payload will be appropriate for this task. Of course, we need to select the Java application. So you can see the several package or options we can utilize. And now we can use this one, the second one, and this part, the Java JSP, shell reverse DCP. And we can use Venom and specify the payload, and we can copy and paste in here. And also we need to specify the air host as our Kali Linux. And my Kali Linux is 206, and also we can specify the local port as 555, and also we need to specify the file type as WAR or WAR, and output as like export 3. Okay, now the payload has been generated successfully without any issue, and now we can deploy this code or this file into the target by the Tomcat application manager. And but before we do that, we can set up the listener by, and we can head over to this location, browse our, and go to our working directory, which is the MyTomcat. Yeah, this, and open, and let's deploy. And as you can see, this is the exploit 3, is the file we upload or deployed just now. And now we can click or visit this file, and then we can get the reverse shell, and we can try to visit, and you can see immediately we got the reverse shell from the target. And we can check ID, yeah, Tomcat, and we can make this shell interactive by Python import pty module, pty module spawn. Now, so maybe we can run the sudo and to see whether there is any command we can run as root. Sudo. Yeah, as you can see, we can run this command without needing to provide password, and this command will not run us, will run as root user, and then of course then we can get the reversed shell as root user. So again, we need to generate another payload, and then we can download this payload into this target. But this time we do not generate the payload as WAR file. We need to generate the jar. Okay, and then so we can run this command again to see if there's any option we can use to generate our jar reverse payload. And we can use this one, the Metapreter reverse TCP. And then let's do that. Specify the payload type as this one. And specify localhost as our Kali Linux, and L port. We need, of course, we need to specify another port, another different port as the original one. Okay, and the file type would be the jar, and we can specify this to this file name. Okay, no problem. And then we can do is, of course, we need to launch our Metasploit. And after it starts up, and then we need to set up the listener. So we can use this module, multi-handler. And of course, this is the default payload for this module. We need to change this to our exact or actual payload. So we can set the payload as, of course, this payload should be the same as this one. We generate our jar file, and we can jar and reverse TCP, and show options, and set localhost as our Kali Linux, and also our local port would be this one. Also should be the same as the port we specify here, so which is this one. And let's hit run, And then we need to upload. Oh, sorry, we can because we have already got the shell, and we can go to the temporary directory, and also in the current links, and go to, we can open up another tab and set up the web server by Python, and we can use the wget to download from the Kali Linux. So we needed to change, so maybe we can copy this file name and go to head over here. Of course, I cannot remember very clearly. Let's do, no problem. And then we can run this command. We can run this command. Of course, we need to add the sudo. And but I think before we do that, we needed to change the mode. Okay, and let's sudo and specify the file type or the execution type, and then the okay, no problem, returned, and then we can go to here. Yeah, the Metaprether session opened, and now we can go to the shell, and we can make this shell interactive. Boom. No problem. We have already run as root user, and go to the root directory, the cat proof or the final flag. Okay, no problem. So as you can see, we successfully pwned this target or this box, and we got the root flag. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel. I always keep on doing this series of Vulnhub. Thank you.